Good morning. My name is Michelle Earhart, and I am the Senior Vice President and Chief Communications and Marketing Officer at the University of Memphis. We're so glad that you could be with us today. It is a special day for the university and for Tiger Athletics. You're going to be hearing from members of our athletic staff, and we're going to follow that with a Q&A. So let's get started. It's with great pleasure that I introduce to you our new athletic director, Dr. Ed Scott.
Well, thank you, Michelle. I appreciate it, and thank you for the warm applause. I'm going to be brief, but what I would like to start with is echoing what Michelle said. This is a pivotal moment for our university and for our athletics community. Thinking first about our women's soccer program, 14 conference championships, 12 NCAA tournament appearances, and 2 back-to-back Sweet 16s. I'm pausing because I can see some of our ladies in the back, and that's the first team I met with when I became the AD, and they fed me really well that night. So they have a special place in my heart, with a big win over Missouri the other night, ladies. I saw that too. This will also benefit our men's soccer program, who's earned back-to-back NCAA appearances and have reached national rankings of their own. So congratulations to our gentlemen on the soccer side. Our track and field program has collected 142 individual conference championships, 440 all-conference honors, and 250 NCAA qualifiers and a national champion. Please give them a round of applause. I think most importantly for me as the new athletic director, our student athletes deserve a place that reflects their athletic accomplishments, and I think this new facility will do that. But the importance goes way beyond just a facility in bricks and mortar. It will honor the legacy of Liza Fletcher. I didn't have the chance to meet Liza, but I've heard wonderful things about her. And as a girl dad, it's a special place in my heart when we can honor a young woman. Liza, from what I've heard, was a cherished member of our Memphis athletic family with a smile that could light up any room and anyone she encountered. Her passion for the game of soccer, her commitment to this university, and her unwavering dedication to those who continue, to those around her will continue to inspire us all. Liza Wellford Fletcher Stadium will not only elevate our athletic programs, but it will stand as a lasting tribute to Liza. It will provide our athletic programs and future generations of Tigers with first-class facilities, and we need your support. We invite you all to join us on this transformative journey. Together, we can build a brighter future for our student athletes. We can ensure that Liza's light continues to shine for years to come. Now, I'd like to turn it over to my colleague, Christina Wider. Thank you.
Thank you all for being here on this special day. For those of you whom I do not know, I'm Christina Wider, Associate Athletic Director for the University of Memphis, and I also have the pleasure of being the Sport Administrator for women's soccer. Before we kick off this special day, I would like to share a message that resonates with me and that I was reminded of at our first women's soccer match this season. Many of you here know the great coach, Johnny Walker. I'm looking for Johnny. He's probably getting nervous about what I'm about to say. But last year, after we won our 14th conference championship, everyone else is running on the field, jumping with joy. And I noticed Johnny's kind of off to the side, which was quite a unique reaction, especially given that they had just completed an undefeated AAC season, a historic run. And so Johnny went on to say that this was actually his favorite moment, the moment that the championship is won, and then he sits back and he observes all the players' emotions and takes in the journey that it takes to reach that point. What a great reminder today to enjoy, to truly experience the special moments in life. Today is one of those special days. Today is a championship level day for our city and for the university. And it is my hope that we all take in the emotions and the significance of today for our athletes for our university, but most importantly, for our city of Memphis. A city that is at its greatest when we all join forces to combine our strengths and spread its collective power beyond the 901. Today is an opportunity to do just that, to come together and to celebrate an amazing Memphian. Due to the incredible support of Liza Wellford Fletcher's family and Orgel Incorporated, I would like to officially announce the Liza's Light Soccer and Track Stadium Fund and the plans to construct the Liza Wellford Fletcher Soccer and Track Stadium. This fund was established to honor the memory and legacy of Liza, a loved one and friend of many, a member of the first women's soccer team to win a conference championship and to go on into the NCAA tournament. She was a beloved teacher, an avid runner, and an inspiring figure in the Memphis community. As a mother, a runner, a lover of sports, and a native Memphian myself, this project just means more. And it is my hope that this campaign unites our community with a ray of light, like Liza did. This fund is dedicated to building a state-of-the-art facility for our women's and men's soccer and track and field teams. The first phase of this project aims to raise $7 million to provide top-notch facilities for our athletes. Phase 1 enhancements will include a grandstand for soccer and track, a press box, a women's soccer team area, and the framework for the men's soccer side. Phases 2 and 3 will complete the build-out of the men's soccer area and construction for new spaces for track and field. The entirety of this project will impact almost 100 student athletes. Today, we will officially launch lizaslight.org, a website where you can learn more about this campaign and commit your support through donations or purchasing Liza's Light merchandise. And as we embark on this journey, we hope you follow Liza's Light 901 on Facebook and Instagram, as we will be providing updates and stories highlighting how special Liza is to our Memphis community. It is our hope that Liza's Light will carry on her passion, dedication, and spirit, continuing to inspire and uplift future generations of student athletes and Memphians. Now to share a little bit more about how special Liza is our very own head women's soccer coach, who happened to secure his 300th win last week, Coach Brooks Monigan.
Christina was talking about Johnny sitting over to the side. She didn't mention me because I was the one with the champagne drinking. First of all, thank you all for coming out today. Today is obviously a very, very special day. I am truly overwhelmed with all kinds of emotion. In my 24 years here, I'm not sure I've ever read from a script. Today's going to be different. Today is a very special day. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Brooks Monigan. I've had the privilege of coaching the women's soccer team here at the University of Memphis for more than 2 decades. I was Liza's coach. Throughout my tenure, I've had the opportunity to work with some remarkable young ladies, and Liza was undoubtedly one of them. Liza was not the most gifted soccer player, but her dedication, spirit, work rate, and smile were unmatched. She wasn't just a player. She was a leader. She was a friend and a true beacon of light for everyone who knew her. 2 years ago, I wrote a letter to Liza that reflected on the impact she had on our program and on me personally. Today, as we announce the Liza Fletcher Stadium, I can't help but feel that this is the perfect way to honor her legacy. This facility will be more than just bricks and mortar. It's a tribute to the passion, resilience, and community spirit that Liza embodied. For years, our student athletes have poured their hearts and souls into this program. Their unwavering commitment has led to 14 championships in the past 17 years and back-to-back appearances in the Sweet 16. Their achievements are even more impressive despite not having the facilities that match their talent and dedication. The truth is our athletes deserve a place they can be proud of, a home that reflects the excellence they display on the field every day. The Liza Wellford Fletcher Stadium is that place. It's more than just a venue. It's a gathering spot where we can unite, a place where we can bond as a family, a space that fosters a sense of community and pride that's so integral to our program. Unfortunately, our current facilities are lacking in so many ways. We need a facility that provides our athletes with a state-of-the-art locker room, a lounge where they can relax and grow as a team, and an area where they can call home with amenities that keep us competitive with other programs across the country. We truly have something special here at Memphis, but to continue this upward trajectory, we need facilities that match our ambition. This stadium isn't just a want, it's a necessity. Without it, we are behind. With it, we give ourselves a fighting chance. Our athletes have earned this, and it's long overdue. So today, I'm asking all of you for your support. Whether you're an alum, a fan, a member of this community, or simply someone who believes in the power of sports to transform lives, please consider joining us in this endeavor. Together, we can build a facility that honors Liza's legacy, supports our student athletes, and ensures that Memphis soccer continues to shine for years to come. At the end of the day, this project is so much bigger than our women's soccer program. It's so much bigger than sports altogether. It's truly about a wonderful young lady who was taken from us way too early and honoring her and what she stood for. This is for Liza. Before I introduce our next speaker, I want to say a few thank yous. There are so many people who have supported this project, and I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to each one of you. There are a few people I'd like to especially recognize. Number one, Liza's family and friends. Next, our committee, right? Some of you I didn't know, right? And I really got to know over the last few months. I think we could probably put a reality show together, right? For sure, Johnny would be the first voted off the island, right? Catherine absolutely would be the winner. But thank you guys, because not only were we a committee, I now have found new friends. Dr. Ed Scott, right, our AD, and Dr. Hargraves, our president, for their support on this project. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Ms. Dawn Grader, one of our committee members who I've got to know and will be forever grateful for everything that she's done for this project. Thank you.
Thank you, Brooks. I'm also not normally a person that reads from a script, but for lots of reasons today is a very special, very emotional moment for lots of us. So thank you, first of all, President Hargrave, Athletic Director Scott, members of Liza's family, distinguished guests, co-workers of mine, and many, many friends. I stand before you today as a lifelong Memphian, a woman of this community that was also abducted in September of 1981, with clearly a very different outcome. An alum of this university, a runner, the mother of a daughter that played competitive soccer from the 3rd grade till she went to high school at St. Mary's, where she played soccer in the fall and ran track in the spring. That is when we first met Mrs. Fletcher. Liza was one of her track coaches at St. Mary's. So when I was asked by Christina and Brooks to be a part of this committee, it made sense for so many reasons. Having always been a proud supporter of the University of Memphis athletics, leading an organization in this community that invests in the university and often has mentored and employed many of its students. Most recently this summer, a member of the women's softball program. I was especially proud to have been asked 2 years ago to take a more active role in supporting the women's athletic programs by serving on the 901 Women Board. I have grown to respect each and every women's athletic program at this university. I quickly realized that Coach Monigan, his staff, and players were basically an anomaly in today's collegiate sports landscape. With minimal resources and mediocre facilities, the young women have proven that they can repeatedly be successful. Imagine the successes that they could have achieved with a state-of-the-art facility. I am proud to be a part of the Liza Wellford Fletcher Stadium project. This project provides an opportunity for this community to come together to build a place for everyone: men's and women's soccer, track and field events and meets, youth soccer practices and tournaments. Liza's legacy will be a shining example of how people can come together from all walks of life. The soccer community, the runners community, organizations and companies across this great city and county of all sizes, and individuals of all ages can be a light. The only clear and safe way to travel through darkness is with a light. I hope you will join me and the others that are under this tent who've already agreed to support and keep Liza's light shining. Thank you for letting me be a part of this incredible project.
At this time, I'm going to invite Christina and Brooks up for a few question and answers if you have any. You're going to have to raise your hand because there's a lot of people here. Okay, yes.
Coach, can you talk about your personal feelings on the impact, not just the brick and mortar of the physical facility, but just the impact of celebrating Liza's legacy here?
Yeah, it's amazing. Today is an amazing day, and as I said, this is much bigger than, Memphis soccer, track and field, but just to, Jeff, obviously I've got to know you for a long time, and, you've known that we fought for this for a long time, so for this to come true and at the same time be able to just honor, Liza means the world. Wow.
You have another one? Another question.
What are your hopes? Let's talk about brick and mortar. So what are the hopes? What's your tentative plan on when you'll be able to start demo, and when do you hope to have this thing completed?
There's a truck of shovels behind these stands, so you guys didn't know this. We've got gloves for you, too. We're going to get to work right away. But no, obviously, hopefully as soon as possible, right? But, I know that it's a reality now. It's been a dream for a while, and now it's a reality. So obviously, I'm the coach. I want it done yesterday, but I believe, right, that everybody in this room will make it happen sooner than later.
All right. Well, thank you very much for being here today. It is our honor to have the opportunity to celebrate Liza's life and legacy, and we know that her light is going to shine on Tiger Athletics for many years to come.